Hi everybody, welcome to the April card class. This is actually the third year of card classes, so we've done 3 years. I started in April of 2020, so welcome to this anniversary card class. And we're going to be having fun with designer series paper, which is my favorite, of course, and 3 really fun bundles. And starting with the Seaside Bay bundle, which is fun for summer and has all these beautiful seaside images and some cool dies to go along with them. So for this one, we're going to do our favorite layout card. So we've got a real easy layout here, which is very friendly to both 6x6 paper and 12x12. So you just need a 3" by 4" piece of designer paper, so really easy. Oh, I have this in the site here, so before I put this away, I just wanted to show you this curvy pop-up card that I made with Seaside Bay paper as well. So and a fun little pearl inside. So maybe we'll have to do that someday for our fun fold class. But anyways, for our layout class, if you have the card kit, what you'll have is the card base, the 3 Night of Navy strips, and then one of these 3x4 pieces. Just so I didn't cut these for you, just so you could keep them in, I like to keep them in order when I have panels like this. This one's really especially cool because you can kind of follow the flow of the water there. So let's start out and get this easy card together. So just a basic white card base, and if you have the kit, everything is in it and scored. You just need to do your stamping. So the strips are going to be 1 inch, each 1 inch, because you have a 3" piece here, so that makes it easy. So we will cut the 3 pieces here, keep them in order. I mean, it doesn't have to be in order, but I just like to keep them in order when I'm doing panels like that. It really does not matter, but looks kind of cool that way. So it's just basically put things together. So we're gonna be gluing on our 3 panels here, trying to keep straight what's what here. So that's my first one. And I keep that straight. It wants to shift a little bit when I'm using the liquid glue. I've got a fairly new bottle here, so I don't have to fuss with getting it out. 1, 2, 3. And if you like, use the other side. It's got seashells on it, so that side would be pretty too. I'm using this side because I love this kind of almost an embossed shine to some of the paper, so looks kind of cool like that. So there are my 3 panels. Get them laid out where you want, and I'm actually going to do my stamping before I glue these down in case I get my sentiment crooked like I did in that one. I could change it around and put the sentiment on top or something else like that. Alright, so I'm stamping a Night of Navy. And I did the thank you sentiment from Seaside Bay for my sample, but I think I'm going to do the sympathy card because I like to have a few sympathy cards just on hand, all ready to go, because those sorts of occasions come up so quickly before you know it. All right, got it straight that time. I should have stamped it on my grid paper first just to double check, but it worked out. All right, then just putting my panels onto the card base, and that is it. This is a really easy layout, so just one that is kind of fun because you've got that gap between the strips and then the matting. And of course, anything in Night of Navy is good because I just like that color. I should have, you know what, I'm going to put my other side on first and then put the middle one last, because that way I can make sure it's centered between the other 2, leaving that little gap in there. Okay, get that straight. Sometimes I just cannot get things straight. Oh, well, that looks pretty good. And then I have some of the kits will have the bird cut out from the designer paper. There, you can cut out the crabs from the designer paper. This one is actually one I just stamped. I used gray granite ink on this one, and I forgot to get dimensionals out, but I will put that on with a quick dimensional right there, and just a quick easy card with that little shorebird. You could also use the crab or the oyster, seashells, the little birds. So all of those have dies to cut out. And I should mention this bundle is not going to be as a bundle, but both sections will be in the next catalog. All right, so onward and upward to our next class. See you in just a minute. Hi, Jessica and Marilyn. I'll be back in just a second here.